It's your boy Stinky Farface. Today I'm going to be showing you how to switch out the RAM and storage capacity on an Asus TUF F16 gaming laptop. First thing you're going to do is get a Phillips head screwdriver, and then you're going to take out the screws from here, all around it, all around the perimeter. Alright, so something that I like to use that maybe you have lying around, or maybe like you have the money to invest in it, is this little rubber mat thing. It's really good for working on this stuff, because then you can lay the laptop on its top and not scratch it, and also it keeps track of all these little screws. When you undo all of these screws, don't forget that one. Also, this one in this corner, it acts as like an anchor. So, like, it's not going to come completely out, and then you're going to have to use some kind of wedge tool to pry this open. Alright, once you have that all disconnected, you're going to go right here to disconnect your battery. And it took me forever to figure out how to do this. So, you go to this metal piece, and you just push it backward. And then that will pull right out. Next, you're going to peel off this whole black section right here. It comes up right here, and then you just peel it off. Alright, once you have that peeled off, right here is going to be one slot for putting in the RAM, and then the other one's right here. This is my stock one that I have 8 gigabytes. I'm going to be putting in 2 16s. Now, when you're putting this in, you put it in at a 45-degree angle, so kind of like this, and then you will push it down until it snaps into these silver clips. Now, this next part I wasn't able to do on camera because it takes 2 hands, but basically these silver clips, you pull outward on both sides of it until this pops up, and it pops up at a 45-degree, comes right out. Alright, so I looked everywhere online to find a second location. This right here is my SSD. That's my space for the computer. And like it's held down by this screw. And I was like, alright, where the heck is my second slot for that? And here it is. So I put it here, and then it screws in right there. So I'm going to throw that in. Alright, so we got a 1 terabyte SSD in there, and then we got the stock 500 gig, and then I upgraded my one singular 8 gigs of RAM into 2 16 gigs of RAM, totaling out to 32 gigs. Alright, one of the last things you're going to do is you're going to put this black piece of paper back where it was initially, and you're going to take this battery terminal and you're going to push it straight down back into place, and then slide that little silver thing back over it. Now, if you're lucky, when you pop everything back in, you realize, hey, I didn't lose a single screw.